Okay, my friends, so I want to remind you in this little video to check your food labels. A lot of the time we don't realize that something seemingly so small and innocent can really pack an energy dense punch, and mayonnaise is one of those things. Now, mayonnaise is often something that is found in bag salads or salads that you buy from shops because they want your food to be tasty, my friend. They want you to come back and buy it again, so they want you to enjoy it. It also can sometimes trick you into thinking that a food might be more, say, healthy and less energy dense than what it is. Now, if you were to have, say, like a salad with a dollop of mayonnaise over, I don't know, going through the McDonald's drive-through, hell yeah, that's a level up. However, if you really want to make sure that you're fueling your body with the best things possible, we want to look at things like this and maybe just make a few other level ups to make sure that we're doing our body a favor, eating the nutrient-dense food that's going to repopulate our gut microbiome, give us energy, make our hair, skin, nails grow and glow, and also potentially give us those results that we are aiming for. Most of us are here because we want to look after our bodies, but also potentially maybe lose a little bit of body fat. So checking in on these kind of things is a really good idea because they all add up really, really quick. Let me explain. So this single serve of mayonnaise contains 11.4 grams of fat per serve. It's actually 11.6. It's even more than that. Okay, so that is almost on the program a full fat serve. So we aim for 2 to 4 fat serves per day. Now, that can be anything from a quarter of an avocado, maybe 40 grams of cheese, maybe it's the fats that you're having in salmon, olive oil, things like that. They all add up. So if you were to think that this isn't contributing, it 100% is. So what do? We don't want to miss out on the flavor. We really enjoy the taste and texture. Really easy. It's a swap out. Nando's Peronaise. This stuff is great. It is packed full of flavor and it only has 3 grams of fat per serve, okay? So it's roughly a third of your traditional mayo. Very similar taste, very similar texture, all right? So can't recommend swapping that out enough. You can put this on veggies and it's gonna make them taste good. If your food tastes good and you enjoy it, you're more likely to be consistent with it. And if we can get a win-win situation like that with our veggies where they're gonna nourish our body and we enjoy them, then my friend, we're on to a winner. Another thing that this happens with, please don't hate me, I know, peanut butter. I'm a massive peanut butter lover. I also didn't realize how much of it I was consuming because a single serve of peanut butter is actually a flat tablespoon. Flat, not heaped, flat. So most of us are probably having 2 serves when we're heaping on our peanut butter onto our toast or into an acai bowl or smoothie bowl. All right, so 1 flat tablespoon of this stuff comes in at 9.8 grams. Consider that you're probably having 2. You are looking at close to 20 grams of fat. That's 1.5 serves of fat. That's not a lot of bang for your buck, right? You can eat a whole lamb chop for that. There's about 17 grams of fat per lamb chop. So what can we do when it comes to peanut butter? Easy, that was loud. Easy swap out is your PB2 powder, all right? So for 2 tablespoons of your PB2 powder, you're looking at 1.7 grams of fat. So if you are having something like a smoothie bowl and you do want to add in peanut butter, all you need to do is mix 2 tablespoons of this with a little bit of water and it becomes a paste. Drizzle that on top. It's just like having smooth peanut butter. It's amazing. I actually don't even bother mixing with water. I just sprinkle it on top of my smoothie bowl and I absolutely love it. Completely satisfied with it. Sometimes I mix it into the smoothie if I want something that tastes a little bit like a Snickers. So it's not about missing out. It's all about leveling up. Now, when we're talking about making vegetables or salads really, really tasty, you don't have to miss out on flavor. This is another thing that you can add, nutritional yeast flakes. People will lie to you and tell you that it's a cheese substitute. It's not. It does have a little bit of a cheesy taste. It is full of vitamin B. And my friends, it's actually a really good source of protein, particularly this Wellness Road brand, which I think is just the Coles brand. It's usually the cheapest one. This has 7.1 grams of protein per serve. So if you get a little 3 p.m. snack attack, one of my favorite things to have, sounds strange, air fried Brussels sprouts, little bit of nutritional yeast flakes, and a little bit of mingle seasoning. This stuff is delicious. They make veggies so delicious. You'll never look back. You'll never go for like some sort of, I don't know, health lab bowl or something again when you can have a full whole bowl of veggies. For this, With this, you get protein, you get nutrients, and you get a volume of food, right? So then you're not hungry. If you have a health lab bowl, what you're going to do is repopulate your gut microbiome with, say, sugars. You're going to crave more of those. But if you can have a whole bowl of veggies, your stomach's going to stretch, you're not going to feel hungry, you're giving your body vitamins, minerals, nutrients, you're also going to curb sugar cravings. Win, win, win. That's what we want. We love that. So another way that you can flavor up veggies or even salads is having 2 tablespoons of hummus. This stuff is really great. There is a little bit of protein in there, not huge. People say that peanut butter and chickpeas are good sources of protein. They're really not. They have protein in them, but they're pretty low. So I wouldn't count them as like a protein serve. Another thing that I found, which is quite good, is this Marion's Original Miso Sesame Vinaigrette. You can put this on salads or on coleslaw, and you can have a look here. It's quite low in fat. Sodium is okay. I'm okay with these ingredients, but it's pretty delicious, I have to say. And it's gluten-free. Oh my God, I believe it's also onion and garlic free, so I'm not poisoning my husband, which is always a real bonus. The other one that you can always use as well is your seeded mustard. Now this and broccoli are a perfect pair. Okay, this brings out the phytonutrients in broccoli that makes it even more detoxifying for the liver. Again, always looking for the win-win, all right? So have a look at these things. Mingle seasoning, seeded mustard, you might already have some of these in your cupboard. Balsamic glaze is another good one, but your veggies don't have to be boring. Your food doesn't have to be boring, and you can easily make super simple swaps so that you can make the program work for you rather than against you. You don't have to go without. You just have to level up. So enjoy, my friends. I'm looking forward to seeing some of your food creations that might contain some of these leveled up ingredients.